So, Rama Rakshaa Stotram has many, many powerful words that qualify Rama. His Karunyam, his Parakramam, his Gunas, Kalyana Gunas, Abhirama Kalyana Gunas are all enlisted in different ways. Now, Rama, he has many names, depending on if you want to talk about his father's side, Dasharatha Rama. If you want to talk about his parakramam, then you will say different, Kodandarama, like that. We'll have some. And if you come to his in-laws side, Janaki Rama. If you come to his brother's side, then we will say Ramanuja will mean two. Ramanuja, Anuja means younger brother. Ramanuja, don't think it is Rama's name, it is Krishna's name. Balarama's younger brother. Balarama's younger brother. That's why Ramanuja, even though the word Rama is in there, it doesn't belong to Ramachandra Prabhu. It is Balarama's Anuja, Krishna. If you want to call Lakshmana, you can say Ramanuja, because he is that. And he's coming from Raghuvamsham, so he is Raghava. And always the word Chandra goes with Rama, Ramachandra. Krishna Chandra doesn't happen, but Ramachandra happens. And in the Mahamantra, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. In that, the three names, powerful names of Narayana are given there. Hari. Hari is the name, and you call him, it becomes Hare. Ramaha is the name. When you call him, Rama. Krishnaha is his name. When you call him, Krishna. That's why we are saying Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There is something called Katapayadi, encryption. The numbers. Each syllable will have a number given to it. It will all, when you put Ha means this much, Re means this much, like that. If you put the numbers there, it will come to a beautiful number, is what they say. That Mahamantra has that encryption also in it. Now, in Rama Rakshaa Stotram, like our Durga Saptashati or anything, generally there when there is a stotram given by rishis, if it is proktam by kavis, it is different. But when rishis give, there will be a shakti and there will be a seed, kilakam, like that. There will be different things for it. So here, Buddha Kaushika Rishi is giving us, but Adhishtana Devata for this stotram is Ramachandra Prabhu. And then there will be Kilakam where Hanuma will come, there is Sita Devi will come as Shakti. So even though they are not taking the center stage in here, they are also there contributing to this particular stotram. And you will see Buddha Kaushika Rishi is the one who penned it. But who gave it to him? Shambho gave it to him. In his dream, it is Shambhu who gave it to him and said, Adishtavan, means he instructed, do this, pen it down, like that in his Swapna. And then he woke up and in his Prajna state, he wrote it down. That's why, and then any of you, when you are going to interviews or any important places, when you want some protection for you and also some auspiciousness carrying with you, kind of thing. Generally, they say if you chant Ramanamam at least 12 times, and that's why, and that too Jaya Rama, Shree Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama, Shree Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Sri Rama, Jaya Rama, Jaya Jaya Rama. Like that, if Rama and his Jaya is coming, then they say Saraswati will come and dance on your tongue. So if you're going for interviews or if your children are going to something, doing something big in life, you can always give them these little things. You ask them to do Rama, Ashtottara, Shatanamavali, come do, they will not. Little things, if you give them, a day will come when they will write Ramakoti, you never know. If you do Ramakoti, there are many people who have done Ramakoti. Ramakoti is in all the names, Taraka Nama is Ramanama. If we write Ramakoti, they say we will become Rama ourselves eventually, because you are doing the layam for the manas with Rama, 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 and when we keep doing it, a day will come when Anta Ramamayam, Antaha Ramamayam will also happen. Let's all wish for that day. Every time I start with something small, small papers like this, Ramanama 108 times, 100 times, 50 times, 10 times, 12 times. But when I do the calculation, it will take 33 years, 33 and a half years if you do it little bit at a time. But if you are at it, you can do it faster. But that's why, because I'm in my lifetime, I don't know if I will reach Koti. That's why I'm now after Savita. At some point, I want her to start, because too late in my life that I started Ramakoti and kept at it. So I'm like, Savita, you're still young. I think if you start at least for your 50th birthday, you will be able to, offer it to Sri Rama. Again, quantity is not the matter, but it also matters when you do something Koti times. Hmm? All right. So the word viniyogaha, niyogam, or I am employing this, like that. Viniyogaha, why am I doing this? Why am I applying this? Like that. Generally, when you say any of the stotra, you will say Sri Ramachandra Prityarthe Viniyogaha. I am applying this, or I am doing this, or I am employing this technique for what? Sri Ramachandra Preeti. I want that Preeti from Sri Ram. I want Rama to be pleased with me. Like that. For him to be pleased is what we start. Like that. All right. Suchitraka, you ready? The one who was behind me for Sri Rama Rakshaa Stotram. All right. Om Asya Shri Rama Rakshaa Stotra Mantrasya.
अस्य श्रीरामरक्षास्तोत्रमः
Hmm.
ॐ अस्य श्रीरामरक्षास्तोत्रमन्त्रस्य
Kaushik Rishihi.
बुधकौशिकऋषिः
All the Telugu people, please do not do Budha. Bodha, Bu is Alpa Prana. Bodha Kaushika Rishihi.
बुधकौशिक बुधकौशिकऋषिः
Shri Sita Ramachandro Devata.
श्रीसीतारामचन्द्रो देवता
Ramachandra Prabhu with Sita is the Devata. Adhishtana Devata for this mantra. Anushtup Chandaha.
अनुष्टुप् छन्दः
Sita Shaktihi.
सीता शक्तिः
Shriman Hanuman Kilakam.
I have Srimad Hanuman. Is that okay?
You can do both, Amma.
Srimad Hanuman Kilakam
Kilakam, the one who locks your energies, is our Hanuma. Sri Ramachandra Prityarthe
Shri Ramachandra Prityarthe
Rama Raksha Stotra Jape Viniyogaha.
Rama Rakshastotra Jape Viniyogaha
Rama Raksha Stotra Jape Viniyogaha.
Rama Rakshastotra Jape Viniyogaha
Mm. So, in this stotram of Sri Rama Raksha, written by Buddha Kaush, the Rishi, that is Adhisthana Rishi, the one Drashta, the one who saw this, is the one who formulated this is Buddha Kaushika Rishi. And the Adhisthana Devata for this stotram is Sita Ramachandra Prabhu. And the Shakti behind this is Sita Sadhvi. And then the Kilakam is given by Hanuma. The one who locks the energies when you chant this is given by Hanuma. And why are we doing this? We are doing this for Sri Ramachandra Prabhu's Preetihi, for him to be pleased. We are doing this. Astu. Akka, Dhyanam. Dhyanam.
Dhyanam
Dhyayedajanubahum.
Dhyayedajanubahum
Dhritashara
Dhritasharadhanusham
बद्धपद्मासनस्थम्
बद्धपद्मासनस्थम्
पीतं वासोवसानं
पीतं वासोवसानं
नवकमलदलस्पर्धि
नवकमलदलस्पर्धि
नेत्रं प्रसन्नम्.
नेत्रं प्रसन्नम्.
Try to do Navakamaladalasparthi Netram Prasannam. That Netram will go with Dalaspardhi Netram.
I have spardhi. Is it Mahapranadha or Mahapranatha?
Supposed to be Dhi Spardhi.
Okay, then it's fine.
But I will check other scripts also. It should be Spardhi.
Okay.
पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदलस्पर्धि नेत्रं प्रसन्नम्.
पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नम्.
So Telugu people you can do Dalaspardhi and others can do Dalaspardhi. For us Dalam is Ala will be there in many places. But in Sanskritam that Ala is replaced with La in many places. But in Stotrams you can do Ala. वामाङ्कारूढ सीतामुख कमलमिळल्लोचनम्.
वामां वामाङ्कारूढ सीतामुखकमलमिललोचनम्.
So she's always sitting on his left thigh. Vama Anka Arudha, having seated on the left lap of Ramachandra Prabhu. Sita Mukha Kamala Milal Lochanam. Looking at Sita, he's very happy. Having her on his left lap, he's very happy. That Prasanna Rama is what we are thinking of. Niradabham.
नीरदाभम्.
Bha means prakasham. Nirada means megha. The dense cloud that is so filled with water. Now, Nila Megha Shyama, that darkness is Rama's color. Niradabham.
नीरदाभम्.
Tune is gone, but we'll go with whatever happens. Nana Deeptam.
नानालङ्कारदीप्तम्.
Here his jata is coming. Dadhatam
दधतम्.
Uru Jatamandalam Ramachandram.
उरु जटामण्डलं रामचन्द्रम्.
Ramachandra Prabhu doesn't have hair loss problems like us. So Uru means lot. Just like Shambhu, how his jata, it's like locks and locks. Ramachandra Prabhu also has, but his locks are very silky. All of you don't think just because Shambhu has dreadlocks doesn't mean it is very rough or anything like that. Shambhu's jata is also very soft, very soft. Yes, it is in dreadlocks, but it is very soft. They say for you to experience this, some of my people whom know experience this. If you go for Sparsha Darshan in Kashi, after having done some sadhana and go touch the linga, you will feel the softness. It seems you will feel the softness as if you're touching Shambhu's head. It will feel like that. So, Uru Jatamandalam Ramachandram, Ramachandra Prabhu has that Uru Jatamandalam. And now, just imagine he has that silky hair, but here we are saying Jata. Why? Because he is the one who went to the forest. When he went to the forest, he asked Guha, please bring the banyan tree sap. Once that falls, the hair will get sticky. So he did not want to go like a prince with the silken robes and all that, right? So he said, I want to put jata. Jata, all that jata. So the dreadlocks, kind of thing. So now we are talking of Ramachandra Prabhu, Uru Jatamandalam Ramachandram, that Ramachandra Prabhu we are going to meditate upon. How is the dhyanam starting? The first word says Dhyayet. I am meditating upon which Ramachandra Prabhu? Ajanubahum. This is Ajanubahum. When he stands, His fingertips will reach his thighs. All of you today, please stand at one point and see. It will only go to thigh, mid thighs or little bit below that, but it will not reach. For most of us, it will never reach thighs. Janu. Janu means thighs and not thighs. Your knees. Knees. So, Ajanu. Until the hands, the bahu reaches your knees. His hands goes until his knees. He is like that. Dhrita Shara Dhanusham. This is classic Ramachandra Prabhu. Is there a single picture of Ramachandra Prabhu other than Sita Kalyanam or any Balyakalam time without Kodanda? He and his that Bana should always be there. Now look at Ram Lalla. Even for Lalla, we want to put a small bow and arrow next to him. We need that. Ramachandra Prabhu means Dhrita Shara Dhanusham. He always is equipped, ready, like that. And he is the most Komala Hridaya. Hmm? We talk about Kurukshetra Sangrama, Kurukshetra Sangrama. How many people? 1.8 million. 1.8 million. And now think about how many people died in Rama Ravana Sangram. We are talking about crores and crores and crores and crores. People involved in that battle, be it Nara or Vanara and Rakshasas. If you take number 15 and put 15 zeros after that, how many Vanaras are there? Those many Vanaras came. And now just imagine, he had the Dakshata to lead monkey army. Is it easy? Monkeys. Just imagine one monkey, can it stand or sit still? One monkey. Now you are talking about these many. When you read the Yuddhakanda, you will see Ramachandra Prabhu's Karunyam in Yuddhakanda, because he says, now as a Sena, we are going to go to the south. So when we are going to go to the south, make sure the water sources are there for the monkeys. Go prepare the water sources and make sure nobody is poisoning these water sources. Like that, he is taking care of the Yuddhaniti he has, and he is taking care of his army also, like that. All the monkeys want to touch Ramachandra Prabhu once. Now imagine 15 after one, there are like 15 zeros. All the monkeys want to touch Ramachandra Prabhu. So, whenever he gets some time with his Karunyam, he will look at them like this. That they'll be satisfied. They don't need that physical touch. Once Ramachandra Prabhu saw me, saw me, saw me. Like that, they'll be very happy. He is Dhrita Shara Dhanusham. Always. Always with Dhrita. Dhrita means having, bearing it. Shara Dhanusham. Shara means arrow. Dhanusha means our bow. Baddha Padmasanastham. He is seated in Padmasana pose. Pitam Vasovasanam. Pitam means yellow. Is somebody, does somebody have a question?
I think probably it's coming from me.
Okay. Pitam Vasovasanam. He is wearing yellow pattu pancha. Pitam Vasovasanam. Nava Kamala Dala Spardhi Netram. He has that lotus eye, freshly bloomed lotus. His eyes are like lotus eyed. Aravinda Dalayat action. He has that nice Tamara Rekula Kannula Vadu in Telugu. He has that Navakamala, freshly bloomed. It's not the one that is like withering out. Na. Freshly bloomed. Prasanna. He has that Prasanna face. Prasanna. Vama Anka Arudha Sita Mukha Kamala Milal Lochanam. He is the one who is so pleased because Sita is sitting on his left lap and looking at Sita. His eyes are, lit up. He is the one who is prasanna with Sita seated on his left lap. Neeradabham. He has that dark hue. Ramachandra Prabhu doesn't apply fair and lovely. He is dark. And that is a very healthy darkness. That's why when the alliances are made, when somebody gets a fair-skinned girl, will get a dark husband or little dark, dusky, dark or some shade, they say, Nalupu Narayana Swarupam. That's what they say. It's like he is Narayana. That's what they say generally for to please the girl. Don't just look at the color. If you are looking at the color, think of it as the color of Narayana. Like that. Nanalankara deeptam dadatam. So he is not sitting there like a simple tapasvina. He is sitting there with Nana Alankara Yuktam. So he has all the Alankaras. He has the Keyuras, Kankanas, Haras, and all that. Uru Jatamandalam with so much of hair tied very well. That Ramachandram dhyayet. That moon like Rama who is very cool. Cool not just in temperature, na. With his karunyam, he is Ramachandra Prabhu. So that Ramachandra Prabhu I am meditating upon. That is the Dhyana Shloka. Astu. Akka, can you do the entire shlokam once in your own tune?
ध्यायेदाजानुबाहुं धृतशरधनुषं बद्धपद्मासनस्थं पीतं वासोवसानं नवकमलदलस्पर्धिनेत्रं प्रसन्नं वामाङ्करूढ मिलल्लोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं ददतं ऊरु जटामण्डनं रामचन्द्रम्.
You changed the meaning now. Uru means something else. Uru means lot of.
I wrote it Uru and
Uru.
said Uru. Yeah.
Uru. And then we have the
Nana
third line, Amma. Vamankarudha. Ka dirgham asti tatra. Vamankarudha. Arudha means having placed, like that. Boarding his lap.
I'll just do the last line, Akka.
3 and 4.
Okay. वामाङ्कारूढ सीतामुखकमलमिलल्लोचनं नीरदाभं नानालङ्कारदीप्तं ददथम् उरुजटामण्डनं रामचन्द्रम्.
You can also do dadhatamuru jatamandalam Ramachandram. You don't need to stop at dadhatam, but you can also continue it if you are comfortable. Astu? All right. Shailaja Akka, you ready for the next one? All right. Charitam Raghunathasya
चरितं रघुनाथस्य
शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम्
शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम्
एकैकमक्षरं पुंसाम्.
एकैकमक्षरं पुंसाम्.
So many, there will be a script variation. Some people will say proktam. Pumsam, proktam. Both are okay. Mahapatakanasanam.
महापातकनाशनम्.
Please do both the lines again, Akka.
चरितं रघुनाथस्य शतकोटिप्रविस्तरम् एकैकमक्षरं पुंसां महापातकनाशनम्.
So when Suchitra Akka chanted, we saw Lalita Sahasranama Dhyana Shloka tune. When Shailaja Akka is saying something with Bhagavad Gita's thing is coming. Okay. We all can enjoy our own. We are Ilayaraja and Rahman today. We'll do our own thing. But here it says, in Devaloka also there is Ramayanam. Their version is different. Our version is different. Meaning ours is abridged. 24,000 shlokas is abridged. They have Shatakoti Pravistaram. Shatakoti. Koti means generally Koti is given for infinite. But here it is 100 crores. Their shlokas are 100 crores. That's what they have in Devaloka. Narada Maharshi came and gave one glimpse, one aspect of Ramayanam to Valmiki. But in Devaloka, it is Shatakoti Pravistaram. Now in that, we have a little version of it for us. Ekaikam, ekam aksharam. If you take one syllable from Ramayana, Mahapataka Nashanam. Papam means there is prayashchittam. When you do a sin, then it's like this. You ate some bad food, committed the sin. Take pill, digestion pill, prayashchittam, like that. Generally, when you do a papam, there will be a corresponding prayashchittam. Array, I made this mistake. I did this papam. Then if there will be prayashchittam for that, meaning you are sorry for it, so you want to come out of the effect, because you committing sin. Why are we afraid of committing sin? Because of the consequence. We will commit the sin, but we don't want the consequence. You ate bad food, but you do not want to suffer with that bad food. Hmm? You are eating junk, but you do not want to put on weight. It is like that. So then prayashchittam. Prayashchittam is like remedy. Prayashchittams are remedy. But patakam means there is no remedy. Mahapatakam means that's it. You are doomed. If you make this mistake, then you are doomed. It is like that. Now Ramayana has the power of Mahapataka Nashanam. Not just papam na. Patakam also it can remove. If you read Ramachandra Prabhu's Charita again and again, why will we do papam in the first place? Maybe we might have done papam in our previous lives, but that repentance will come. Ayyo, Bhagavan came here in this avatara. Look at how many kashtas. If anybody has depression in their life, they read Ramayana, they will say, oh, I'm better off. Look at Rama, how much he had to suffer. I'm so much better than him. You'll feel like that. Because Ramachandra Prabhu himself said, if you take my misfortune and place next to fire, the fire will be burnt to ashes. That is my Daurbhagyam right now, what I'm going through in life. That's what he says. That's what he says. He went through that much. But he also shows how to be unmoving in that much misfortune also. That's why B complex, if you want a million injections of B complex without actually getting poked, Ramayana it is. Sita Devi and Ramachandra Prabhu, when they go through what they go through, the tribulations, and still have the fortitude to fight it in a way that, their character is unblemished. In fact, the bigger the challenge comes, they will shine even more. They will shine even more and even more. So, this is also a lesson for us that something comes, huge comes in our life, then that means Bhagavan wants us to overcome that challenge so that our heroism will be that much bigger. Why is Rama that big a hero? Because he ate breakfast every day. No, he became that hero because he went through so much and overcame all of it successfully without bitterness in his heart, without that self pity of why me, why me, why me, like that all the time. Maybe he also demonstrated that we will get into that vulnerable state here and there. He showed it himself that yes, you will hit a low, but when somebody talks sense to you, we have to be open to that. Lakshmana Swami is the counselor, unappointed or appointed for lifetime counselor to Ramachandra Prabhu. It's not that Rama doesn't know, but sometimes when you are in that state of grief, grief, grief after grief, grief after grief, grief after grief, like when the kingdom was taken away, he was okay, but when Sita Devi was taken away, he was not okay. He was not okay. Then he said, Ramachandra Prabhu, he became angry that he said, I will end this world and the universe. I have that much power. I'm going to end this universe. Then Lakshmana talks sense to him. One Rakshasa committed one sin of taking away one person, your wife. Now you want to you want to destroy the entire universe? How fair is that? This universe also has rishis. This universe also has so many other things that are good. Why do you now utsaham? Let's have this utsaham. We'll go search for him and destroy him. He's the one who committed sin. Why should you end everything like that? He's talk sense. Now Ramchandra Prabhu doesn't say, Lakshmana, your wife is not the one who is taken away. That's why you'll talk like this. You go through what I'm going through. He did not talk like that. He said, what you said makes sense. Let's go search. Let's go search. Again, there will be some sadness where they meet somebody and the hope is gone. Again, there is that hope is given and he gets that utsaham. So it's not that Ramachandra Prabhu doesn't go up and down, go through up and down in his life. He shows how to go through ups and downs with an open mind and how to refill yourself with that utsaham. Yes, this came. Let me do something about it. Yes, I don't have the ability for now, but let me gather, muster that strength. Let me do something about it. Like that. There is nothing like I want to kill myself kind of thing. No. Hmm? All right. Why did we go there? Mahapatakanashanam. I don't know why we went there, but we'll come back. Mahapatakanashanam. If there are any patakas, all of you, please remember this one thing from the session, if not anything. If you know of anybody who is pregnant, recently pregnant, if they do Ramayana, especially the Balakanda, in the first trimester, it is a prescription from our Shastras. If they do Balakanda from Ramayana in the first trimester, the baby who is going to be born, the unborn baby, will be relieved of all the patakas that they may have committed in their previous janmas. So, this is such a privilege that a mother has, that she can relieve the child, unborn child, from a pataka. We don't have that power when they come out now. We don't have that power. They have to do their own Ramayana. They have to do their own sadhana. But when they are in your womb and you do Ramayana in the first trimester, Balakanda, of course, you start Balakanda, you want to finish it. You don't want to stop at Balakanda. But Balakanda is the prescription. And in the last trimester, you want to do Dashamaskandam from Bhagavatam. Hmm? So in the last trimester, it is Krishna. In the first trimester, it is Rama. Rama Katha. All right. Aparne, Kakani, you ready, Akka? I don't even know how to say these shlokas. It goes in my own tune, but we'll see. ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामम्
ध्यात्वा नीलोत्पलश्यामम्
रामं राजीवलोचनम्
रामं राजीवलोचनम्
जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतम्
जानकी लक्ष्मणोपेतम्
जटामकुटमण्डितम्
అక్క నా దానిలో జటా ముకుట ఇస్ దట్ జటా మకుట
Makuta, Mukuta, both are same, Amma. You can use them interchangeably.
ఓకే జటా మకుట మండితం
Dhyatva, having meditated upon that Ramachandra Prabhu. Which Ramachandra Prabhu? Neelotpala Shyamam. Kaluva, Nalla Kaluva, the blue lotus is what they say. Nalla Kaluva. He has that. If you see dark skies, you will see that radiance that is so brilliant. It is still dark, but it is so good. The meghas, the clouds that are pregnant with water and are ready to deliver that heavy rain, that kind of meghas. He has that Neelotpala Shyamam, that darkness, that color is of kaluvas, Nalla kaluvas, blue lotus. Ramam, the word, the name Rama was given by Vasishtha to Ramachandra Prabhu. And Vasishtha was not supposed to be the guru for this Ikshvaku. He was a Brahmarshi. He wanted to just be done. But knowing that Ramachandra Prabhu avataram is going to come and he wanted to do the Namakaranam for Parabrahmam, he waited and waited and waited and he was Kulaguru for a long time. From Dilipa and before also, he was waiting for Ramachandra Prabhu to come. A long way. And when Rama was born, you should see how these names are given. Bharata means the one who bears. Bharata, he gave the word Bharata to Bharata, and all of them wondered, what is he going to bear? You will see if you read Ayodhya Kanda of Ramachandra Prabhu's Ramayanam, you will see how much Bharata was bearing. He was bearing the good fortune of being the younger brother of Ramachandra Prabhu, but he also showed to the world on when you have the utter integrity within yourself, it doesn't matter what the Loka will think, what the Loka thinks. You can still go through it gracefully without bitterness. His mother did what all she had to do, and he is the one who is at the receiving end. Hmm? But there was a dialogue between Shatrughna is not one of those who will be quiet. He has that Rajasam in him so much. He saw Manthara and said, Bharata, I know she is the one. Anna, I'm going to kill her. You know what Bharata says? Do you think I don't want to kill her? But imagine, not imagine, he says, Ramachandra Prabhu will not approve of this act. That's why I will not kill her. So he's giving a simple formula. How do you bear what you have to bear in your life? Bharata is saying you can bear it just whenever you have an option to do an action. Will Ramachandra Prabhu like this or not like this? Will he approve it or not? You just think of that. That's enough. That's enough for us to know. I think this is not a good idea to do this or not do this. Bharata demonstrates that. The word Rama means Ramati. It is coming from, he is the one. See, my husband is calling me from Kailash. Please give me 1 minute. This is too intense. Maybe I'll get a glimpse of Kailash. Please bear with me. Ramachandra Prabhu is blessing me like this.
ఇక్కడ లేడు ఐప్యాడ్ చేర్చడం ఉండు.
Oh my God, this is Ramachandra Prabhu's Karunyam. This is Ramachandra Prabhu's Karunyam. I never put my phone on ring mode. I don't know how I did that during the session today. And I had to receive the call, I guess. I thought of all of you when I was praying to Shambhu. So, Rama has such an access. Rama has such an access to his Karunyam. There is no end. There is no end. When I finish Ramayanam, it is unbelievable that on the day I finished Ramayanam, I was just listening to Ramayanam and driving to a gas station to get gas filled. And if somebody told me this story, I would have never believed it. It only rained around the gas station that day. Only around the gas station. It did not rain everywhere, like where I started, that 1 mile or 2 miles or anything. Only in that area where Ramayanam was, like, that Pattabhishekam was done. Like Sampurna Ramayanam was going on for 40, 50 days, but the last sarga that was happening when Ramachandra Prabhu was getting his Abhishekam done, the way it rained was unbelievable, and you can experience this in your lives also. When you do Sampurna Ramayanam, it will rain on Pattabhishekam day. It doesn't matter if you are in Sahara Desert also, it has to rain if you did your Parayanam at that place. And Ekaikam Aksharam Proktam Mahapataka is that. Is that. And Shambhu is the one who gave Rama Raksha, so he has to give his darshan also. They say the one that Shambhu is meditating upon is Ramachandra Prabhu in his heart. In his heart. That's why he is able to meditate for days on end, or eons and eras will go on, because he has that Sundar Murti in his heart to meditate upon. Ramam Ramayati. Ramayati means the one who causes joy. That's why he wanted to give the word, the name Rama. Vasishtha gave the word Rama because he wanted to not just symbolically na. Ra is Agni Bijam. Ma is Amrita Bijam. In Bija Aksharas. Now you take Narayana as the name. That Ra is the Prana Bijam for Narayana mantra. Namah Shivaya. You take Namah Shivaya. Ma is the Prana Bijam for Panchakshari. If you take ma away, then it becomes na Shivaya. The pranam is taken out from it. So Namah Shivaya. From that ma is the prana bijam for Panchakshari. Now he took ra and ma and put it together. Now when you have the fire and the coolness together in the right proportions and you keep saying it, then Anta Ramamayam will happen. Ramam Rajiva Lochanam. Rajiva means lotus. His eyes are always compared to lotus, lotus, lotus. Rajiva Lochanam. Janaki Lakshmano Petam. He is always with Janaki and Lakshmana on his side. So when he was a little boy in Ramayana, this is beautiful description Valmiki gives. He doesn't give millions of shlokas to show their intimacy. He will simply say, when Rama and Lakshmana, as little babies, when it is time to sleep, Rama always wanted Lakshmana in his cradle. Otherwise, he would not fall asleep. Valmiki says he acted like his Bahipranam is Lakshmana. His Antaprana. If his pranas took a form and is outside, that is Lakshmana Swami. That is how they were always together. Lakshmana also. It is funny, they say Sumitra had two. But her house is always empty because Bharata needed Shatrughna by his side all the time and Rama needed Lakshmana on his side all the time. So her cradle was always empty, but in the other two houses there were two in each. It was like that. Rama himself says, when Lakshmana Swami in the Yuddhakanda, Indrajit does Naga Pasham on him, on both of them fall. Rama and Lakshmana fall. But Ramachandra Prabhu is able to come out of that coma kind of state relatively little bit sooner than Lakshmana Swami. Seeing Lakshmana in that state, Rama is so sad that he says, what is the use of this life when you could not save a brother like Lakshmana? He says, if we go to any deshe pashyati chet, you can find a sadhvi like Sita. He says, maybe a sadhvi like Sita can be found, but a brother like Lakshmana cannot be found. That's what Ramachandra Prabhu gave the certificate to Lakshmana. And all the accolades generally go to Bharata all the time. Bharata Samapriya Bhai, like that, everything will be Bharata, Bharata, Bharata. But Ramachandra Prabhu gave that sentence saying, you cannot find a brother like Lakshmana. Hmm? So here also in our Dhyanam Dhyatva, what kind of Rama? Janaki Lakshmano Petam. They are together with Rama. Jata Manditam. Jata Manditam. The Jata, that long hair that he has, Jata Manditam. The one who is adorned with silk and long hair. Hmm? All right. This. We can do one more shloka, I think. Aparne, Mohapatra, you ready? सासि तूणधनुर्बाण
सासि तूणधनुर्बाण
पाणिं नक्तं चरान्तकम्
पाणिं नक्तं चरान्तकम्
सासि तूणधनुर्बाण पाणिं नक्तं चरान्तकम्
सासि तूणधनुर्बाण it's banam or bana?
Bana panim. In the hand he has sasi tuna dhanur bana.
सासि तूणधनुर्बाण पाणिं नक्तं चरान्तकम्
स्वलीलया जगत्रातुम्
स्वलीलया जगत्रातुम्
आविर्भूतमजं विभुम्
आविर्भूतमजं विभुम्.
So the dhyatva, the meditation is still continuing about Rama. What kind of Rama? Sa asi. Asi means sword. Sword. Asi tuna. Tuna means the holder for your bana. Tuna is the holder for bana. This is good. Rhyming. Dhanurbana. Dhanuhu and Bana. So he has the holder, Tuniras, on his back, and there are arrows in it, and he is holding his bow. And he also has a sword. That kind of Rama who is holding Asi Tuna Dhanuhu Bana in his pani, in his hand. Sasi Tuna Dhanur Bana Panim Naktam Charantakam. Naktam means night. Naktam. All those people who do, we do Naktas or Nattalu for Kartik Masam. That's what they say. Natta means Nakshatram. That night. The one, that's why when they say Natta means until I see the first star in the sky, I will not eat. That is how they say when you say Naktalu, that means until you see the star, you don't eat from since morning and you eat at night. Here, Naktam Charantakam. The one who is very active at night, Charati at night, is our Rakshasas. Antakam, the one who ends the Rakshasas. Naktam Charantakam. Swalilaya. Leelaya means effortlessly. Leela, just like that. Swalilaya. With his own Leela, what is he doing? Jagat Tratum. Tratum is protection. He offers protection. Avirbhutam. He is the one who also creates the world and protects the world, sustains the world. That Ajam, the one who gave birth to the world, Vibhum, the one with Vibhuti, glories. That Ramachandra Prabhu I meditate upon. Sasituna Dhanurbana Panim Naktam Charantakam Swalilaya Jagatratum Avirbhutam Ajam Vibhum. That Ramachandra Prabhu I bow down upon. Aparne, can you sing this in your own tune?
I'll try, ma. सासि तूणधनुर्बाण पाणिन्नक्तं सासि तूणधनुर्बाण पाणिं नक्तं चरान्तकम् स्वलीलया जगत्रातुम् आविर्भूतमजं विभुम्.
Avirbhutamajam Vibhum. So, from next shloka onwards, we are going to ask Ramachandra Prabhu Kavacham. From next shloka onwards, it's going to be Kavacham. 16 angas of your body, we are going to say, Ramachandra Prabhu, may you protect my head. May you protect my bhujas. May you protect my nabhi. May you protect my this. May you protect my that. Like that, we will start asking for protection from the next shloka. That one we will do it from tomorrow. All right, let's close with invocation here. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय आं शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः